Hi everyone, it's Kira and Deana here from Future Focused Parenting and the podcast Raising Adults. And some of our listeners are actually expecting, so maybe you're out there and getting ready to embark on your parenting journey, or you're expecting number 2 or 3 or more. And we wanted to share with you one of our particular parent coaching packages that can really help with this particular season.
Yes, we often, as childbirth educators ourselves, noticed this interesting pattern that happened in birth classes. We saw a lot of parents that were really focused on having a beautiful, wonderful birthing day, which is something, by the way, that we were passionate about as well. But in doing so, they sometimes forgot to think about parenthood, which lasts much longer than your birthing day. We kind of liken it to a wedding. We want you to have a beautiful wedding day, but we also want to make sure that you have a beautiful marriage. And so it was important to us as parent coaches and childbirth educators to really help families not just think about the birthing day, but think beyond it. And so we created this wonderful package called the Before and After package. And it's pretty cool because it's designed to help you thrive in your transition to parenting and to set you up for success.
And what's great about it is you get support of parent coaching calls both before your baby arrives and after. So you're really having us walk alongside you as you transition into parenthood. So it starts with 3 calls before baby comes, 2 of which are with Kira.
Yes, so we are going to have 2 calls where we talk about your relationship. How are we going to really foster great teamwork? You may already have friends that are in this experience. Mom is up all night, dad snores for 8 hours, they're frustrated with each other, mom feels like she does everything, dad feels like he never gets to do anything, and they're frustrated and uncomfortable and really feeling like they're just surviving instead of thriving. So the goal is that in our first 2 sessions together, we're gonna look at how do we avoid that. What are some of the strategies that we can put in place to make sure that everyone's working as a team overnight, everybody's working as a team throughout the day, and that we're supporting each other's needs, wants, and really building good, strong connections as a family and with our baby. We're also going to look at things like sick days. What's the plan for when someone gets sick? We're going to look at things like our discipline strategies. What are we going to do if we disagree about discipline? How are we going to preserve our relationship in the midst of such a major change? So we do 2 sessions on the front end to kind of plan and strategize and look at the things that you might be worried or concerned about already, but aren't necessarily taking the time to think about. Then once your baby comes home, within the first 12 weeks, we have 1 more session where we check in. How's it going? Which plans are going well? Which ones have gone completely sideways? And how can we troubleshoot and make sure that you're still getting that support from me once baby comes home?
And there's also a call with me before baby arrives, and this one is really around your birth to really crystallize what you're hoping for in that day because it lays the foundation for parenting. So we talk through everything from honing in on any final tweaks to your birth plan all the way from helping you crystallize your birth team. If you're working with a doula, we talk through things like that with the timing, but also starting to have an eye toward what happens afterwards. What are your family values and priorities? Some of which you may have started to chat through with Kira, and then I can help take that into how you want to handle incorporating a newborn. So we talk through things like, are you a spontaneous family who wants to just get up and go whenever? Or are you a family who more thrives on routine? And how would we involve baby into that? And as we do, we're creating a plan in advance, which is so smart. So then once baby arrives, we have 2 more calls. And one area of specialty for me is infant sleep. So I often work with families to help really foster good circadian rhythms for babies so that they don't get their days and nights mixed up. And that's something we definitely can talk through and help you and your baby get really good, healthy sleep, but without necessarily following any specific method. It can really be absolutely tailored and customized to how your family works and what's important to you. And then in that final call, very similar to Kira's, we then assess how that's going. How is sleep going? Are we finding a good pattern and rhythm? Is it working for your family and the things that are important to you? Or do we maybe need to make some tweaks? So in this way, you get supported in that transition of caring for a newborn.
Yeah, we really hope that this package enables you to feel like you are thriving as you come into parenthood, that you've got support on the front end, setting up some good plans, and then you've still got support on the back end looking at, okay, how do we take these plans and make them work for our family? Our hope is that you, instead of just surviving, can feel like you're thriving. We want you to be the family that's well rested, that's working as a team, and is feeling great.
And great news, if you are watching this right now, we also want to offer you a discount. So we're going to provide our email address below. And if you let us know that you saw this video on YouTube, you will receive $25 off of the before and after package.
Yeah, so drop us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Congratulations on your pregnancy. Wishing you a beautiful birthing day and a beautiful transition into parenthood.
Congratulations in advance.
Thanks for watching.